What up? So, sitting here yesterday, hand sanding. Love hand sanding, by the way. Could sit in here in the air conditioning, just think, just ponder. And so I was hand sanding, and I got to thinking, I've never really made a video like this. So I just turned it on and started talking about, some things that I wish somebody would have told me when I first started bladesmithing. And, which, I'm still a beginner. I'm very much still a beginner. I'm still learning. But, I've been doing it for a little while, so I've learned, I learn things the hard way because I'm hard-headed. I don't listen to anything anybody says. I have to figure out stuff the hard way for myself. But that's another video. But I ended up talking, because I was sitting in here sanding for so long, the video ended up being like 45 minutes long. I was like, nobody wants to listen to that. So, thought I would just make 2 or 3 of them. I kind of enjoyed doing it. I like doing it. So, I thought I would start off today with one just kind of introducing me, if nobody knows me, and how I got into bladesmithing. If you don't know me, my name's Wesley Crum, 37 years old, married, got a couple youngins. I think that's right. The sheath, not my youngins. I know I'm married and got youngins. Yeah, I've been making pins and calls for a little while, which you can see. There, my lathe tools. You can't see the other set. There's my lathe. So my son come up to me for Father's Day. He actually got me this set of handle scales. These right here. I dug them out. All the set of handle scales. Told me to make him a knife. Chandler, I can't make knives. I don't know about that. He said, well, you watch that forging show. Watch Forged and Fired religiously. Love it. Always have ever since it first came on. So Chandler, I make pins and calls. They ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't know about none of that. So time went on. Watching Forged and Fire. Neil Kamimura won it. His first time winning, I think he's actually won it a couple times. But he won it using just minimal tools. And he said he learned by Jay Nelson's DVDs. So I got online, was looking for Jay Nelson's DVDs. Well, I found them. Took me to chriscrawfordknives.com. I didn't know who Chris Crawford was. I was fixing to order a DVD, and I just happened to notice down there in the bottom, his address was Saltillo, Mississippi, which is right there, 20 miles from my house. I emailed him, introduced myself, said I'm actually thinking about getting into bladesmithing. I was wondering if I could maybe come by and chat. He emailed me back and invited me over to his shop. So I went over. Super talented guy, Chris is, by the way. He makes amazing pocket knives. Been doing it for 20-something years, I think. Been doing it for a while. He showed me a few things and kind of pointed me in the right direction, gave me a couple tools, or not a couple tools, he gave me a couple things to kind of help me get started, and showed me, kind of taught me through the process of making my own forge, and my own burner and all that. So I did. Anybody can make your own forge and your own burner, by the way. It's super simple. YouTube's your friend. But YouTube cannot be your friend too. I think I'll make another video about that. He got me started. So I built a forge. Actually, I think first, before I ever built a forge, I went to Harbor Freight and bought that 1x30, which I still have. I use it for sharpening. Made my first knife. This knife right here, which is a turd, but I was so proud of this knife, and I took it over there to him, showed it to him, and now looking back, I know he had to have just been trying not to laugh, but I was so proud of this thing. It was my first knife. I made this out of some scrap mild steel I found at work laying around. I don't remember if I heat treated it. It don't matter, it's mild steel, it wouldn't heat treat no way. And one thing he asked me was, he said, are you happy with it? I said, no, absolutely not. It looks like garbage. There's so many things wrong with it. He said, well, whenever you make a knife that you're happy with, then bring it to me. Then I'll tell you what I think about it. And I still haven't brought him a knife. I'm not far from it though. But yeah, that was 2 years ago. Right at 2 years ago. And it just kind of snowballed from there. Got me an anvil. Got that garbage Harbor Freight anvil right there. Went from that anvil to a piece of railroad track. And then went a piece of railroad track to a 70-pound NC knife maker, which is an amazing anvil, by the way. I mean, that's a great starter anvil. If you got the money, that's where you need to start. But if you don't have the money, you got 50 bucks, go get that anvil right there. And then when you get a good anvil that actually has rebound and puts that hammer back in your hand, like this one don't, watch. It's terrible. And I guarantee you I just put a mark on it because it's soft. But you can make a knife on this. I made my first 3 or 4 forged knives were on this thing. First forged knife was off a road spike. Dustin Turner still has it. But yeah, you can make knives on that. And if you don't like it, you know, you're out 50 bucks. It's no big deal. Get a piece of railroad track. If you can find a piece of railroad track, use that. That works pretty good. Works better than that, but you actually can get started minimum tools, very minimal tools. I'm gonna say 200 bucks you can be making knives. You can actually do it a lot less than that. You just gotta have the one tool. But I gotta finish this sheath. I just thought I'd make a quick one introducing it, but that's how I got started. Like I said, I'm still a beginner. I'm still beginning. I've learned a lot of what not to do, and I've learned it by trial and error. I should have listened to a lot of things that a lot of people said, but I didn't because I'm hard-headed. I gotta figure stuff out for myself. So yeah, more videos coming. I want to do another one on, you know, things that I wish somebody would have told me when I first started, because I've been thinking about that. Nobody might not even watch these, but I don't know, I enjoy doing them. It's pretty cool. So stay tuned. Don't let you meet though.